Picture this. You have your dream home sitting on a massive block of land, more space than you know what to do with. Maybe it's a rural property or just a big lifestyle block outside the city. It feels like a slice of freedom, but when the time comes to sell, there's a potential tax trap waiting that most people never even see coming. If you ignore this, you could end up with a surprise tax bill that eats into the money you thought you'd walk away with. You could also leave yourself scrambling to prove what part of your land is actually tax-free. Or if you get it right, you'll keep more in your pocket, have zero nasty surprises, and nail the paperwork first time. Now, here's how the rule works. In Australia, the capital gains tax exemption on your main home only covers up to 2 hectares of land. That's 2.5 rugby fields, just to put it visually. If your block is larger than that, even by a tiny amount, anything beyond 2 hectares is taxable when you sell. Doesn't matter if you lived there the entire time or never made a cent in rental or farming income from it. The ATO's rule is crystal clear, only 2 hectares gets the tax-free treatment. Real quick, let me share what happened to a client of ours in rural Victoria. They'd always heard that if your main home is your only home and you never rent it, the profit is all tax-free. They were shocked to find out that actually anything beyond the 2 hectare mark is always subject to capital gains tax. Even though the extra land turned out to be a small portion of their total property, it still counted, and it caught them off guard. So here are the 3 things you need to know. First, know the limit. 2 hectares is your cap for the exemption. Second, you get to choose which specific 2 hectares are tax-free as long as it includes the land the house actually sits on. So there's a strategy to which land you pick. It doesn't have to be the square block right around your home, but the house block must be part of it. Third, you'll want a good valuation on the rest of the land, the non-exempt part for your records. Usually the excess land is lower value per hectare since it's not used for a home, but you need solid evidence in case the ATO ever asks. Let's bring it back to the stakes. Knowing this rule now could save you thousands or even tens of thousands when you decide to sell. It's a difference between being in control versus getting blindsided by a bill you weren't expecting. Got any questions? Click the button below to book a discovery call with me.